Building off their success from the 1994 season, the Baltimore CFLers had a new name, the Baltimore Stallions, and they came back with one of the most successful football seasons the CFL has ever seen.
The mantra for that year was unfinished business. They went 15-3, and were won in dominant fashion in the Grey Cup. Of course, in the middle of that playoff run comes the news that the Browns were coming to Baltimore, and the future of the team was up in the air. But what they did was we can't control what happens off the field, but we can control what happens on the field, and that was the mindset they took heading into that game against Calgary, and really dominated that Grey Cup and brought it home in the franchise's final game in Baltimore.
You said that team wasn't given the proper send-off.
The writing was on the wall. Baltimore was getting an NFL team. It was going to be the Ravens. They had a brief celebration downtown at the Inner Harbor, but that was it. Look, the franchise knew that they weren't going to be able to stick around. There was a push to try to save the team, but the CFL wasn't interested in maintaining a presence in the U.S. There was no way that it was going to work with Baltimore having two pro football teams, and so the best thing that they could do was to fold the team and move it to Montreal to become the Alouettes.
Could it be said without the Baltimore Stallions, there wouldn't be the Baltimore Ravens?
There's a little bit of revisionist history. I mean, I think people believe that to a degree early on. But I mean, look, Baltimore had Maryland had a great stadium package in place. Someone was going to come here. If it wasn't the Browns, it would have been someone else. What the Stallions' success was, I believe, was the icing on the cake. When Baltimore proved that they could attract 40,000 fans for a CFL team, they proved that they could definitely support an NFL team. So I think, was it an overriding factor? No. Was it a factor? Yes.
And that is your CTV Sports Reports.